So we have a campaign. And if we're going to have a campaign, we're going to need to get our assets together. If you want to get your assets together, you got to know what assets you're going to need. So you're going to have an offer value, some kind of concept. And I suggest you guys do this on a monthly basis. Always be testing offers. This is no different than how the car dealerships do it. In fact, that's where I got it. For those of you who don't know, I used to run North America's fastest growing Nissan dealership. And prior to that, I was the #1 Chrysler salesman in Canada at North America's most profitable Dodge dealership. So I learned from some really smart people. And having monthly incentives like 0% interest, and then free winter tires, and then free car starter, and then $10,000 free diesel, and then free gas for a year. None of this shit was any different. It was the same $2,500 rebate. That was the $2,500 that paid for 3 years of their interest. Then the $2,500 was the free gas card. It's $2,500 off, but it was positioned differently to create opportunity, urgency, scarcity. So you have to have some kind of concept that is an offer of value. The next thing you need is some kind of blog post explaining the value, some piece of content that explains the value, place where you can reference, you can send people to this thing. Then some kind of infographic that makes it easy to understand, because I'll let you know something. If I put out a blog post, y'all don't read it. If I put out an infographic, you guys might consume it. This is easier to understand than if I wrote a blog post explaining all of that. You can see visually what's happening. So an infographic is going to make whatever concept of value. If I was trying to sell you a marketing campaign, it would be pretty easy to tell you, this is what I'm selling you. I'm selling you this plan for this year. This is what we're going to do. Well, you need to have an infographic that makes it easy to understand. Then you have to have a landing page specific to the offer. This is not your contact us page. This is your free X page, right? This is where you get a free thing page, or this is where you get a discount on this thing page. So a landing page is specific to the offer. Then you want a thank you page that confirms that the offer is collected. So, hey, thank you for getting our free thing. Your free thing voucher is in your email. Make sure to present your voucher to your sales guy, or tell your person that you got it. And there's a whole strategy about making sure that your CRM knows that that's the thing that came through on. Then you need a marketing email to send containing a way to redeem the offer. Some kind of feeling like, oh, there's my proof. I got my thing. I'm done shopping for roofers. I'm out of the market. This is how you make yourself one of one in terms of competing with other roofers, because you got in front of them before they went Googling roofers near me. You said, hey, look at how awesome venting components are. Look at all the benefits of venting components. Look at how venting components can make your roof last longer. Look how venting components can make sure your attic rain doesn't destroy your insulation and cause your HVAC costs to go up. Venting is awesome. Hey, free vents. Well, then when people click on your free vent campaign and convert on your page to get free vents, where in there did they go look at your competition? They didn't. Then you got to make sure you have your terms and conditions of the offer, because I did this once, free metal valleys. I found a roof that had 400 feet of metal valley. Okay. It's like you got to have some kind of limitations on your offer. So you got to think about this for a little bit. That's why you got to get your assets together before you go to market with your campaign. Then you're going to need to have ad thumbnails based on the infographic for every platform, Google display, all this kind of stuff. My marketing agency that I worked with, so I did my own Facebook ads in my roofing company. And then I had an agency that did my SEO, my CRO, my website, my pay-per-click campaigns. Whenever I was going to run a new campaign, I sent him a design package of all the different Google display sizes. So I just Googled Google display image sizes, and there's like 20 different sizes or something, right? It's all conforms to the Internet Advertising Committee, IAAC or something like that. One of the marketers tell me what it is, but there's a council that basically says what all the ad sizes are, what the minimum size text can be. You can't go smaller than this font, blah, 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 blah. So I had to make sure that my thumbnails conformed to that design standard. And I would send him a package. And that way he would chase my customers all over the place. If they saw me on Facebook, they were getting repixeled. If they went to the website to look at the infographic, they were getting chased everywhere. I wanted them on ESPN.com. So what does this look like in practice? Well, we had an infographic for how to choose the right contractor, or a contractor selection checklist, or how to speak to the references. That was a 3-page infographic that we made for people that they could download, or they could go read the blog on our website and they exchange an email to download it. But then my package that I would send my marketer, I had to have this. And this, back then, you were allowed to put a mouse click on your ad. I think they may have removed that ability and then gave it back. But it's proven that if there's a mouse clicking on the screen, people will look for their mouse to get a frame of reference on the screen. But I think for a while they eliminated the ability to have fake UI elements or whatever. But I think that actually has been removed. So then we learned that by putting that little mouse there, our ads got clicked on more. So sheep don't eat complicated grass. You just got to make it easy, right? And so how to choose the right roofer. But this was like a Google banner. This is a Google banner. This was different sizes of display ads, but we had a package for all the different places that we were going.